Hello, sports fans! Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Jason Aaron Goldberg, and this is Card Collecting Shenanigans. While you're here, hope you'll subscribe. It's January 1st, 2025. 8th night of the 8 breaks of Hanukkah. The finish line is here. And after last night's reaffirmation in the belief of the Fat Pack, we are closing things out with a little product for all my fellow Ginter geeks out there. 2024 Allen and Ginter Hobby Box. It's all gravy from here on. This has been a great 8 breaks of Hanukkah. We know we're getting some hits. Could be a dreaded 3-relic box. Could have a banger. Could have a dinosaur fossil. Who knows what's in here? That's what I love about Ginter, along with all the frame minis. And so I'm really looking forward to it. Great way to end out the 8 breaks. We're filling out our all-Jewish team tonight. We've got our center fielder and our right fielder. Thanks to 3 Good Nerds once again. Really helped us out filling out the all-Jewish team this year. Thank you so much, fellow Jag. We got center field manned by Harrison Tots Bader. A true spark plug for any team that he is on. I did really enjoy him when he was a Yankee. Joining him in right field, how to get him back on the all-Jewish team, is Shawn Green. Look at this babyface Shawn Green right here. At the end of the episode, we will send it down onto the field, take a close look at both of those cards, and then hopefully some big old highlights. All right, Lucky Totems, you guys have been fantastic. Truly spectacular. Are we ready to rake it one more time, Captain? Number 2, Lego Ginter. Number 2. You're the man. All you guys are the man, especially you back here. Aku. Let's get lucky to close it out. Shamsky, thank you so much for all your hard work. You've been a baller this year. Let's rub that lucky menorah. Hope everyone has enjoyed the 8 breaks. I really have. It might be one of our best 8 breaks ever, truth be told. It was, in the past we've done a lot of hobby boxes, and then we did we've had holiday box rips and mega boxes, and this year was a lot of retail. But it really did deliver. We got that huge hit, my biggest hit of 2024 last night out of a fat pack, thanks to Francisco Fantastic. So it's just been wild. Been a really good 8 breaks of Hanukkah. Okay. As we crack into this baby, I'm reminded in the past it was the second pack from the top that had the hits. And then this year, I kind of threw it off a little bit. I wasn't sure. I didn't track it. And then Like a Hawk said he thinks it was still the second pack. So we're going to try to pay attention to that this year. No. It looks like Ronald Acuna, I think. Yeah. Yep, I can see it through the packaging there. So we're going to try to keep our eye out here on that second pack from the top, this guy right here, and see if it delivers the hits. Also want to check anything crazy thick. Nope, that one year we got the Claves. That was crazy thick. I thought maybe we'd have a dinosaur relic, but we did not. And then our first hobby box of this in 2024 that we ripped was saved by a Mantle refractor, chrome refractor, but our hits were not great. Let's open up the Ronald Acuna Matata right here, because I don't think it would be the autographed one, but you never know. They do autograph some of these. No, just regular old Ronnie. Hopefully comes back with a vengeance in 2025. All right, let's start it off. Come on now, fellas. Let's just have a good time. Get some PC pulls. Maybe some X-ray cards. Some dogs. And Drake May. Crooker. And of course, for me, my fellow Ginter geeks know I'm all about the minis. Nothing crazy there. All right, so second pack from the top. Let's see. Yep, looks like there's our full-size relic. Wah, wah. World's tallest mountain. That's what we got last time, was 3 full-size relics. Nice Stouty baseball. And it's Javi Baez, no less. A guy who has really... I mean, that's like our first box were 3 full-size relics. They weren't horrible, you know. It was like Musgrove and Alonso. But then a Rendon. And that's like this, right? It's like an Anthony Rendon. Sure, you're a world champion, but the career has really hit the skids. And so it's not a guy you want to chase. Even though the Tigers are, right, picked up Glaber. There are rumors a few other guys might head that way. R.I.P., the great one. Fastest baseball player alive, or used to be fastest baseball player alive, Ricky Henderson. Shocked at his passing, actually. Little George Springer, A&G back. Flynn, look at that fluff face right there. Cute guy. Heard that it was pneumonia with Ricky Henderson. Yeah, because 65 is definitely too young. Chrome. All right. First Chrome. Dillingham. The great Jackie Robinson. Pujols. Young Pujols right there. Rizzo. More Pete Alonso. Will Friedle. Boy Meets World. Bro. Trumpet. We have pulled a fair amount of Pete Alonso, and a few people have commented that, you know, there might be a sneaky large contingent of big-time Alonso fans and collectors of Pete Alonso. I've ripped and picked up so many of his cards through the years since he'd been a rookie, and I always feel like no one's really chasing his cards. And it sure would be nice if he developed a big old following and maybe his cards gained some value. Nice Ohtani, Cal Raleigh, at least Patrick Wisdom. We got Jack Flaherty on the Tigers. Jack Flaherty. Ooh, SP Flaherty. Yeah. Still got a lot of belief in Jack Flaherty. The dude's got stuff, that is for sure. All right, come on now. Ooh, there's our foil filigree. Daniel Fisher. Fischel. Jesus Luzardo. Pettit with the Stros. Ooh, it looks gold. So that is numbered out of 50. Ooh, and a black Ozzy Albies. So that's a first for me. Did not pull any parallels, no numbers in my first box either. So we got 48 out of 50 of Austin Martin. As far as I know, not a bad pull, right? He's a pretty good player. I know he was a big prospect, and I think he had an all-right season. Right, because all minor league career. All right, we'll set that back here. I think that's a single at the very least for the captain. Finally get someone on the base paths. Yeah, my foil filigree, I believe, was Bo Bichette in my first box. And it was just a regular. So, cool to get a numbered one. Especially if a rookie, non-pitcher rookie is what we want for sure. Got to be non-pitchers. All right. Ooh. We got here a chameleon. Meller's Chameleon. I don't think I've had that one yet. A true Ginter subset, if there ever was one. The X-ray cards. Also, my state cards have not been great. And so I finally got New York. New York! Finally got New York, all right. Now if we can just get Nevada and Cali. Those are really my states. Even though the family is from New York and we are Yankee fans. Another filigree in the same stack. So that means maybe not 2 relics at least, because my guess is that would fill in for a hit, or what we would normally call the hit card if it was 3 relics or whatnot. Sheehan, there we go. A-Dub takes A-Dub. Ooh, and Bob Gibson. I sent along my nice Eloy A&G back, even though Eloy also kind of hitting the skids. I pulled a Stan Musial a while back, and I gave that one away to MacWack Stacks. He got that in his 8 breaks gift. I don't know if he remembered that he actually won that card. So if you have forgotten, that was why you got that in your 8 breaks goodies, was you won that. And I think anytime you can get some Bob Gibson is a single. So we say, if they change the rules of the game for you, you are a GOAT. And they definitely did that for Bob Gibson. So dominant. It's going to be hard to top that Volpe auto, no matter what. Graham Pauley, not familiar with him. World Series MVP Freddie Freeman, the franchise. Cody, looking forward to that lefty stroke in Yankee Stadium 2025. All Jewish teams and Jock Peterson. Corey Seager, A&G back. Always a fan of Corey Seager. I don't love that he went to the Rangers. I wish he had just stayed a Dodger. But man, he's a great ball player. All right, so hit pack. Let's see what we got. Give us a frame mini. Yes! Shall we save it? Let's save it. It looks like it's an auto based on that frame. I don't think it is. Yeah, I sort of see like based on the color here. That's going to be an auto. Let's set it right here so I don't forget. So sweet. All right. A numbered foil filigree, a relic, and an auto. Doing very well, I would say. I think looks like we had a chrome. No, maybe not. And a dinged corner on this mini, perhaps. Jock. It looked like it was a little bit, maybe not. Ooh, SP. That's why I had not seen that Jock Peterson before. It was an SP card. Ellie. There we go. We'll take Ellie. Kami Ichiro. The question is Ichiro going to be a unanimous Hall of Famer or not? Personally, I think it's already a travesty that Derek Jeter was not a unanimous Hall of Famer. But I think Ichiro, I think that scoots him, right, Ellie? It's a base rookie, but dude's a stud. Pencilhead. Goat. Yeah, you know, the career Ichiro had overseas and then in America, Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year. I mean, just, the dude is clutch. He could probably still go out there, bang it around, hit almost 300, if not over. Ooh, okay. Dave Winfield and... Ooh, say Don Rafaela. I know from my Red Sox collectors out there. That's a nice one. Flags of the World. Fun with Flags, Kenya. And Rio de Janeiro and Istanbul. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait and see on Rafael. Looks like we do have a little bit of quality control. I saw on the other Chrome also had a line on it, but he's definitely a prospect. I don't know, if that's going to move him. I'm hearing my Red Sox fans in my ear saying, yes, it's our young guy. So I hear you guys. My ears are still hearing you from all around the nation. I hope that, speaking of that, everyone is nursing their hangovers. If you've got that, remember to hydrate and eat greasy food. There we go. All rise. Do you write? Nice hammer, Hank. Ooh, black border, Jordan Lawler. Again, Buddy Holly. Oh, buddy. Another pretty strong rookie pull right there in the black border. There's a lot of these young guys that are sort of, for these teams, Minnesota, the Diamondbacks, and you're sort of like, I don't hear a lot about them on ESPN or MLB Network, and we just got to wait for them. That was another Chrome? I think that was and a refractor. That was the Corbin Carroll thing, right? They made it to the World Series, so we got to see and hear a lot about Corbin Carroll throughout the year, and then they just didn't have the same kind of year, and so we were not hearing as much about some of these young guys that are on these small market, right, quote, small market teams. Lubob, Trout, Jose Siri. What's our mini? Chipper Jones. Angie back. B. So this is the refractor that saved our box last time was Mickey Mantle. What do we got this time? Oh! That's crazy! Shenanigans! It's Hanukkah shenanigans, and I gotta say, this one looks clean. What are the odds of that? I mean, folks, that is why we call it card collecting shenanigans. The double up of the Mantle refractor. That's a triple, right? So Judge scores. Lego LeBron scores. Pencilhead LeBron. Did I say a double or a triple? I think I said triple, right? That means he scores. Captain goes to third. I'm shocked by that. That's crazy. That is fantastic. And the other wild thing about that is, see if you can get a little rainbow shine on there in the background. When I did the case break and I got all those Yankee hits, there was not a Mantle refractor out of the case. I did get a Mantle, I think, base chrome, but not a refractor. So it's not like they're common. So to get 2 out of boxes I am ripping. This guy also has an auto in here. This is a screenwriter who was a producer, screenwriter of BlacKkKlansman. So he shares his Oscar with Spike Lee. And he's got a card in here, a frame mini auto that says if you pull it, and he marked it 101, he'll give you a quote part in his next movie. By that he means you can be an extra. There's our guy, Volpe. And believe me, that's not a prize, being an extra. It's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not the best either. Green Sweat Bee. A Sweat Bee. Interesting. What do we got here? Adams. Jordan Adams. Not too familiar with Jordan Adams. I'm getting excited by this. Cheryl Swoops right there. Basketball, great. Pudge. Shout out 3 Good Nerds. That's his guy, Pudge. For him in the Rangers uni, no doubt. There's Seydon again. Novelli Marte. I'm still waiting to hear about Novelli Marte. I've got a lot of his Bowman cards. Melot. Is that Henry Davis? Yeah. He's another guy that I'm waiting to hear. Burns. Smithers! Where are you? If Henry Davis, right, number 1 overall pick, is Henry Davis going to pan out? Catchers are always a little tough. You know, you look at, again, I'm shocked, guys like Adley Rutschman. I don't think he gets a ton of love, but he's a great player. Or if you think of Buster Posey, right? 3-time world champ. A great, truly an all-time great. And are a lot of people collecting, are they chasing Buster Posey cards? Evaldi, Santander. Is that Muncie? You're getting a lot of the dogs. Uno! You got to say it, don't forget. When you're playing the game, you got to say it. Common mistake to forget, and then you got to take a card. Max. World champ. All right, I believe this is a hit pack. At least we know we got one here at the end. Yep, another full size. So we got technically 4 hits. Butler. Lawrence Butler. Not familiar with him. Gunner. Ooh, Ryan Mountcastle bat. Lopez. Pablo. Yeah, I mean, saved by a frame mini. I don't mind these, but they're definitely not what you really want because they're much more common than the frame mini relics even. So that's another reason we've talked a lot during the 8 breaks here about my love of the frame mini relics. And I know we really want autos, but relics are great hits, especially in Ginter because they're all game used. And the frame minis, if you check the pack odds, are really not an easy pull, especially in 2024. Alex Sarr, number 2 overall pick. All these Pirates. Willie Mays. Ooh, big hurt. Colton Cowser, black border. Not bad, not bad. And so the frame minis, I mean, if you go online and you can check the pack odds at Topps, right? They have the spreadsheet kind of thing, and they're tough. They're really, really tough. So again, it's like you sometimes can get them for like $1 and change, $2 for a good player. I remember a while back I did an episode on pickups of that, and I got an Ichiro beautiful card in his Mariners uni, and I won the auction for $1.25. And if you tell me that's not worth at least $10, maybe 20, and once he goes into the hall, more. It's like that's part of the fun, right? If you want to chase singles and not rip. Ooh, more Jordan Lawler. Now I'm really hoping the dude. Oh, nice Thurman. Now I'm really hoping Jordan Lawler does something special because I've hit a number of his cards. A&G back? A&G back. Beauty. I like that image, too, of Thurman. Strong. Let's send him back here with the Mick. Easy double for the Captain Aaron Judge. Scoring Jeets. Let's get Lego LeBron back in here. Only a few packs to go. It's been a good box. And we still have our hit. Still have our frame mini, likely an auto. Jackson Cheerio. Nevers. That's kind of a crazy image of Tom Seaver. I'm not too familiar with that one. Royce Lewis. Hopefully he stays healthy. Nebraska. And a bearded dragon. I can't quite see his beard, but I do wish they were a little bit sharper. So this one, too, is not a good example. I'm seeing a lot of print lines and like scratches across the front of it. Quite bad. It's hard to see on camera, I think, because of how black the background is. But even the X-ray is a little pixelated. It would be nice if they could sort of tighten that up if they were to continue doing those X-ray cards. Travis Scott, Trey Turner, Lindor. Ooh, no mini. That means maybe we're going to get a double up. I don't think we got any double minis so far. I think I did pull this one of the best. Banana Joe. So you can read the name there. Look at the face on this guy. Banana Joe. What kind of dog is he? It doesn't even say. I thought on the back it would say. It just sort of tells you about the Westminster Dog Show. All right, 2 packs to go, plus our hit pack. So we know we're going to end with something cool. Middle child vibes. Content creator. Okay. Ooh. That's tough. That is tough right there. That's banged up. Why is that only one card banged up like that? One on Encarnacion Strand. Pedro. Nimble, no doubt. Dan Soder. The Guy Code. Not familiar with that. Okay. Last pack mojo, Lego LeBron. Just to get Pencilhead in there. Let's just get you a single so Pencilhead can walk it off like he did last night. Big B Snell, Reggie, J-Rod. Hashtag KB for the PC. And is that Framber? So we did. We missed a mini. But I don't think it would be worth making too much of a stink over. I'm just going to let him sort of... So let's say he walked. So Pencilhead LeBron can close out the 8 breaks of Hanukkah with a big win. That looks like a hit. Or it looks like an auto, I mean. Marcus Simeon. Lewis. Okay. All right, so we got swoops here. Make sure our focus is good. Satch. Ronnie. Okay, I think it's right side up too, so let's see what we got here. Bring that Ginter fire. Ooh, Jose Ramirez. Shout out to Scott at Reindeer Studios. That's his guy. I like the red on red. Like, I love the Volpe we hit last night. I'm really enjoying this sort of gold and red. And it's cool to see the red in his jersey, too. Plus, not a bad autograph. I mean, it doesn't read Jose Ramirez to me, but at least it's not just like a scribble. It sort of has some uniqueness to it. And, I would say it's a home run because he's another guy that is just doesn't get the love he truly deserves. MVP caliber player. And he gets MVP votes. He just, getting overshadowed because Aaron Judge is a real person. So let's call it a homer. Let's end it with a homer. Nice. Go ahead, Lego LeBron. You can pick up your pace a little bit. Score. What we scored? This is like the last 2 nights. We've scored like 8 or 9 runs a session here. Get your slow trot, Lego LeBron. You love me. I am the greatest. I don't think they're going to penalize him for coming off the base path right there. Slow trot it. Jump over Jordan Lawler. Doot, doot, doot. Score! Fireworks. That was a solid box. Mantle chrome refractor. Got a Austin Martin numbered foil filigree. Jose Ramirez auto hit. Really, that's kind of overall Ginter boxes. Really a strong box. Not the greatest box in the world, not the worst box in the world. Even better than middle of the road. And so I think overall very pleased with that. To end the 8 breaks of Hanukkah, let's send it down onto the field, take a quick look at Harrison Bader and Shawn Green, and then a few quick highlights. Wrapping up the full all-Jewish team, we've got our center fielder and our right fielder. A beautiful frame mini auto of Harrison Bader, thanks to 3 good nerds. It is truly a stunning-looking card. Harrison Bader, we talked about him a little bit when we opened up that card. I think underappreciated, spark plug of a guy. Definitely helped the Mets in their run this year. I loved him when he was with the Yankees. So big ups to Harrison Bader manning center field for us. And joining him is Shawn Green, truly an all-time great Jewish ball player. He's been on the all-Jewish team many, many times. But I wanted to get this really babyface Shawn Green card in here. It's die cut. Back when he was on Team USA, it's numbered. Look at the ears on this kid. He's like a beanpole. And then, of course, if you've been following shenanigans for a long time, I've mentioned in the past, I was actually at Shawn Green's Major League debut in Toronto. And so that was kind of a neat experience. So a really, really strong all-Jewish squad this year. Thanks to 3 good nerds for helping us out with a lot of those great additions to the set. All right, let's slide it over. Take a look at a few highlights. Ginter Geeks Unite! A great way to wrap the 2024 8 breaks of Hanukkah. A far better box than my first box. A lot of good pulls out of this. A little bit of a Jordan Lawler hot box with his chrome rookie card and black border mini. Bob Gibson foil filigree. We also got the Rafael Cedella and Pete Alonso chrome cards. Couple full-size relics, and then 3 real nice hits right here. 4 if you want to count the Thurman. I looked into Austin Martin real quick. I knew he was a top prospect. He played about 93 games for the Twins this year. Hit okay, 1 homer. He's only 25 years old, so we will keep an eye on him. Hopefully he can really burst onto the scene and have a great, great season. We got that double up on the Mantle chrome refractor. That was a hoot, a true bit of shenanigans right there. We got the Thurman Munson mini A&G back, and we wrapped it up with a frame mini auto of the great Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians. I really, couldn't have asked for a better 8 breaks of Hanukkah this year. It was a lot of fun, a lot of kindness from Fab Subs, a lot of great ripping, a lot of great PC pulls. So just a blast all around. Did you have any favorite cards, not only from this episode, but the entire 8 breaks of Hanukkah? Let me know in the comments. I'm looking forward to reading those. Thanks for watching, everybody. Slam that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to all your friends. And I'll see you next time in the broadcast booth.